You have to understand, Elizabeth, I'm investigating his homicide. Somebody killed him. Have you ever watched homicide shows? So Gilbert didn't do it.
Why would my brother do it? Seriously, assuming that one of my family members did it?
Okay, so you say you love Josue, right? And he's the love of your life. So why are you covering for your mom and your brother?
I'm not covering for anybody. Are you fucking serious? You seriously think that they did it?
Yes.
My mom loved that child too.
Okay, maybe not. So, did you shoot Jay?
No, I didn't. No. He's a kid. He's a baby.
I know, but somebody did.
No.
But I also feel like you know more than you're telling me.
However you like, my family did not do it.
Elizabeth, somebody took your baby's dad's life, and now that baby is not gonna have a father. And as much as you love your family, they still took your baby's dad away. Now that baby's not gonna have a dad.
He was just 16, apron tied around his waist, one shot to his head, found face down in a back alley, cold pavement, no witnesses who would tell the whole truth. This is a night a young life ended, and a family's secrets began to unravel. What looked at first like a random act would in time point to a mother behind the wheel, and two sons forced into silence. Stay with us. At 11:20 a.m. on a quiet Friday, multiple 911 calls flooded in. Officers found Jose J. Ruiz, a dishwasher at a diner across the street, dead from a single gunshot above his temple. No wallet, no weapon, a single small clue, the apron he never removed. Witnesses described teenagers scattering. One jumped into a gold Toyota and sped off seconds after the shot. That grainy shaking CCTV clip would become the case's single ruling witness.
I didn't hear anything, but I see people running. One of them is a light-skinned male. He turns around, runs back to the alley, and takes off down the street.
I just saw strange cars that aren't usually here. I've just been circling and I noticed some weird activity and I just had this gut-wrenching feeling that someone was about to get shot because there were just weird people back here. And I saw this kid, this guy right here who shot, he was over here talking to some girl. And last minute I saw him there, I turned the corner and I heard a gunshot when I was on this side of the road. So then I came back over here, the car was down.
You heard one shot?
Jay was 16. His girlfriend, 17-year-old Elizabeth Baldonado, was pregnant. Elizabeth's mother, Ortiz Chavez, her sons, Angelo, 16, and Gilbert, older. From the start, this was a story about teenagers and the adults who shaped the choices they made.
So I don't know if anybody's told you this, and I was trying to see if you were obviously Josue, is that how you say it? Yeah. Josue's passed on. So that's what we're here for. Is we're here to try to figure out what happened and try to do the best we can by Josue regarding. He's your grandson, is that correct? Okay.
He was involved with something, but I could never get the truth from him. I could never get the truth. There's one friend that he was involved with that, I really didn't approve of. I was just getting ready to move him out, take him somewhere else so he can have a job or whatever.
Right.
Oh my God.
Jay's grandfather told the investigators the worst. Jay was about to become a father. That fact turned an ordinary tragic homicide into something deeper. Everyone wanted answers. Detective Anna Bruciaga reviewed CCTV from a nearby school and spotted the gold sedan racing away. The car was the thread investigators followed. Their next stop, Elizabeth's apartment.
Do you mind if we come in here? Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. I'm so sorry for your loss. I know that obviously he was possibly having some issues with some people, right? Can you tell me about that?
He doesn't really tell me much about it.
So So let's start with today. What'd you guys do today?
He took a shower at like 8 o'clock. He was getting ready to go to work at 10. I was making appointments today because we found out that I'm pregnant. Well, he was texting me still until at least around 12 o'clock. And then he stopped answering me for a few hours.
She described tension, an argument, and a plan to box it out between Jay and her younger brother, Angelo.
A little bit from what I gathered from Grandpa is that he feels that he was up to no good lately. Can you tell me about that?
This morning, him and my brother were supposed to box it out because this has nothing to do with this at all. My brother and him just don't get along. They bump heads very much. But my brother would never do this. He knows how I feel about Jay.
And which brother?
My younger brother,
Your younger brother? What's his name?
Angelo.
Tell me a little bit about why they were going to box it out.
Me and Jay, we were arguing about something. I don't remember what. But we started getting really loud and my brother got tired of it, so he came in and told him to stop yelling at me, and then they just started fighting.
Physically fighting?
No.
So did they text each other that they were going to fight?
No. Jay called me and told my mom that he wanted to box it out with my brother.
Teenage fighting, possibly petty, or possibly something far more dangerous. Then comes Ortiz Chavez, calm, composed. She mentions a gold Toyota she left broken down earlier that morning. Coincidence, not so, but not for long.
What kind of car do you drive?
I drive one.
Toyota?
Yes, I could go. Yeah, it's cool. Still down in there, I just looked there, whatever.
And you said you just purchased it?
Yeah,
Do you have a plate on it?
yeah. No, I don't. They took our sticker off.
The temp tag?
Yeah, they took it off the car.
Where you said it's
Yeah, so earlier this morning it broke down on her and then she just left it there.
Officers drive to the location. The car is gone. Chavez's story is steady, but her demeanor too controlled. Detective Bruciaga fouled it away. Instincts matter, but instincts are just the start. For criminal cases, phones and towers rarely lie. Phone's data reshaped the case. Messages showed Chavez arranging for kids to be there at 8. Elizabeth texted she didn't want anyone to pull a gun. Jay's messages revealed growing distance, and Gilbert, angry, threatening texts that hinted at retaliation. And then the cell tower data. Angelo's phone was at the scene at 11:20, the exact moment Jay was killed. A direct contradiction to Angelo's story that he had been home with his mother. The myth of alibi began to crack.
You said you wanted to do 8 o'clock.
Today?
Yeah.
Yeah. And she, you mean your mom said?
That's what he told me. That's what Jay told me. Like that's what Jay told to tell my sister to tell me. But so on and so forth. Just like I told him. Like,
That you're supposed to meet. Where were you guys supposed to meet?
he just said you wanted to fight me. You didn't talk to me early, so I assumed. We have my door.
He's not even a victim. You're not even keep talking to me. He's sorry.
But he's not in trouble, so he doesn't have to be 18 for us to talk to him.
I'm gonna stay with it. I'm gonna stay with it.
I mean, it's up to him. If he doesn't want you here, he doesn't have to have you here.
Relationship.
Yeah, my sister and the bars here. I had to have them go pick up.
Talk to my sister.
So there is one thing that we are going to need, just like we talked with your sister, we didn't get your phone. So we're going to secure it, we're going to do a warrant.
I need it. I don't have a phone.
But your daughter's
an
not.
investigation like I explained to you earlier, Elizabeth. I'm taking your phone. You're not getting it back until I'm done with it. But as soon as I'm done with it, I will give it back.
Detective pressed Elizabeth, now 18 years old. With what they had found, she burst into tears, insisting her family would never do such a thing.
Anything new about that?
Because I have your phones and I've looked through your phones. And so I do believe you know more.
What would I know more about? About who killed him? About who did it? No, I don't know. I really don't know who did it. If I knew who did it, I would have told you already. So you're saying that I had someone do something to him? Are you
It's a question.
serious?
Okay, here's the thing, okay?
I
you have to
loved
realize I'm
him more than
investigating.
anything in the world. I would never do anything like that. I would never have anyone do anything like that because I loved him more than my whole life.
And actually, I do know that because you guys texted, I love you so much. Tons. So I do know that, okay? But you have to understand, Elizabeth, I'm investigating his homicide. Somebody killed him, okay? Have you ever watched homicide shows? Yeah? Okay, so you have to know that if I see anything like that on the phone, you have to know that I have to ask you these questions. Because at this point, I have gone through your phone, I have gone through your brother's phone, I have gone through Josue's phone, I have gone through other things, and I have to ask these questions because I have a feeling you know more than you're telling me.
I don't! I really don't! I don't know anything more than I'm telling you.
Okay, so you brought up that your brother Gilbert had mentioned and said that he was gonna send someone up there to take care of
But he didn't. Because my brother knows that if he were to do anything, I would never speak to him again or at all.
Chavez blocked access to her kids. She protected them. The longer she held them back, the louder the suspicions grew.
Oh, hi Gilbert, how are you?
Hi.
Can I actually talk to you, Gilbert? You know what it's about because, you know, I've already done some research. I'm not going to talk to you right here in the door. Do you want to come talk to me over here? Hi, Elizabeth. How are you? Good. Okay. Is your mom here?
She's showering.
You might want to go tell your mom that I would like to talk to her again. I'm going to talk to Gilbert if he's willing to speak with me. And Gilbert, again, I don't want to talk to you right here in front of the door. Do you mind coming even over here?
Yes.
So, tell me what you know.
Like I said, I just moved in here. Like,
Okay, so I'm not gonna play games with you, okay? I know you threatened to take care of Josue.
yeah, but I didn't do nothing.
Okay.
Well, I wasn't even up here. I couldn't even do that.
Okay, so obviously you do know why I'm here and why I'm talking to you now. You wanna discuss, or do you want me to just take it at face value? I already saw the Facebook, so.
I didn't.
Huh?
So you can do whatever. I didn't do shit. So
Okay, so
I'm innocent.
again, in your Facebook, you do disclose and say you're gonna send somebody to take care of him.
Yeah, but did I send?
Okay, so, well, who'd you send? Because he died.
I didn't send nobody.
Do I need to be any clearer? He died.
Yeah, but I didn't send nobody. Come on, ain't nobody want to do it. They're all scared.
Can I see your phone? Can I see your phone? Thank you. It's a T-Mobile. Okay, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna do a warrant on it, okay?
Yeah, take my phone.
Yes. Again, you have to realize that I'm investigating a homicide. Okay, a homicide in which you threatened to kill my victim.
So you're gonna take my phone?
Yes. I'm gonna take your phone. I'm gonna do a warrant on it. If for any reason...
Just don't look at the pictures, you know what I'm saying, unless you want to see something, but it's all that something.
Okay. Well, I won't look at pictures, but I am interested in who you've been talking to, text messages, and so on, so I am going to do a warrant on it, okay?
Hello. I'm going to ACC.
Can I talk to you really fast?
I have to catch the bus, so, I mean, you got 5 minutes of my time.
Okay.
And that's it.
Thank you, Gilbert. Thank you for speaking with me. Have a good day.
Be safe.
We'll check in with you before we leave. Talk to us again.
Hi, Elizabeth. I know you're going to be quick and all, but so you know why I'm here, okay? I don't got to repeat myself. I don't want to repeat myself. I don't want to play games,
This is that
okay?
confirmation number from when I had called, because I called that same evening, and nobody ever came by to do what's
you
called.
didn't report your car.
I did. This
No.
is it. Yes, it is.
I already know.
Okay, you know
they
what,
tried-
Eddie? I'm not trying to be mean with you, but this is the confirmation number that.
So why did you set up a fight between Angelo and Josue?
No.
Yes, you did.
No. The
I
little
have
boy called
phones.
over. He called to the house. He was asking for a fight. I was like, wait a minute. What, you want to do what? I was like, are you serious? It was either that or you want to sit there and do some stupid things. I'm not trying to have stupid things go on between those boys. Those boys need to learn how to get along.
Like I said,
So
I have phones. I already know when you called it in. You never fully followed through.
I did. I waited for them to get here.
Okay, do you have the title to the vehicle?
It's in that vehicle. That's what I was trying to tell y'all. Like, I cannot give you any more information because it was in the vehicle. I didn't even get to register the car or anything.
You've had the car since before January.
Yeah, and I also had to get an alternator for it. You know how much money it takes to just for me to save for just a little bit of a few things? But the little boy, he called. He wanted to make the fight.
Right. I'm not saying Josue. I'm not saying Josue didn't set the fight, but you let them know and you set up the fight because they were gonna fight that morning.
No, because they had to know. I'm like, this is what's going on when your sister's left. What do you guys think about this? Yeah, I'd let them know because they needed to know because that's not right.
So I'm gonna tell you something, okay?
Yeah, my 5 minutes. I'm done.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna tell you something, okay? When I charge someone, you're gonna be charged along because I know you're hiding the truth and I know you're listening to me, and it would suck for Aurora and Elizabeth's baby to not be present, for you not to be present, because I will charge you because I do know you were gonna set up that fight that day. The end.
Cell data led to a warrant. Angelo was arrested and held without bond. The family broken. Months later, an unexpected thread appeared. Gilbert, via social messages, confessed to a lady, maybe out of a love spell, the exact person behind the shooting.
Watching everything that goes on Facebook, and I was able to see that Gibby was pretty hateful towards his mom, and so I figured maybe I could get him to say something about it. So I messaged him, "Why is your brother locked up?" Because my mom and him went to go fight my sister's baby daddy because he beat her. And when they got there, my sister's baby daddy tried to pull out a gun, but he got hit before he could even get his gun. But they put the murder on my brother. I said, "That's real f***ed up. Why they put it on your brother?" He said supposedly witnesses were there and said it was him. And they say they also got video and that it looks like him in the video, but you can't see shit. All you see is a big ass group, and then everybody scatters. I said, "What the f***, your mom didn't tell nobody it wasn't him?" He said, "Nope." He said, "The crazy part is my little brother ain't telling on my mom." I said, "So your mom did it and let your brother go down?" And he said, "Yeah." I said, "Have you tried to tell your brother to tell?" He said, "Yeah, but he tells me no. But that's how we was raised. No matter what the situation is, don't tell. And if we do, we gotta face consequences."
And in recorded jail calls, Chavez said something chilling. "I told him it's because I f***ed up." Faced with evidence and a deal, Angelo agreed to cooperate. He and Gilbert told the same story. It was their mother, Ortiz Chavez, who pulled the trigger in that alley. She had orchestrated the confrontation and drove away in the gold Toyota. Prosecutors wove the digital evidence, the surveillance, recorded jail calls, and the brothers' corroborated statements into a single narrative. Chavez, angry at Jay's treatment of her daughter, lured him to a setup, then shot him. The defense argued uncertainty and coerced statements, but the mosaic of evidence was convincing. Chavez pleaded guilty to second-degree murder and was sentenced to 18 years in state prison. Angelo accepted a plea tied to conspiracy and assault and remained in juvenile custody through his sentence term. Gilbert's online threats and guilt shaped the motive and the family's tragic dynamic. Justice in court cannot resurrect Jay. Elizabeth gave birth months later, a child who will grow up without his father. A family that once protected its own was torn apart by a choice that destroyed everything. This case shows how quickly loyalty can become cover, and how the tools of modern investigation can follow even the smallest digital footprints to the truth. A mother's fear, a family code of silence, a teenager's life stolen, all revealed by a grainy camera, text messages, and the crack in a family story. The gold Toyota was the single simple clue that rolled this case open. And when families become the scene of the crime, the truth is often the hardest thing to face. If this story shook you, if you want more real jaw-dropping true life cases told with facts and zero fluff, subscribe to Crazy Real Life now. Smash that like button, drop a comment with your reaction, share this video so others don't miss the truth, and hit the bell to get every new upload. We dig into the hidden side of ordinary life. Don't miss the next one. See you in the next investigation.